The curve with equation y is equal to 2 ln 8 minus x meets the line y equals x at a single point x is equal to a. Show that a lies between 3 and 4. So we have these two lines over here and we're told that they are actually meeting at a single point. So when lines meet at a point and you want to work out what that point is, you can set these two lines equal to one another because they are both equal to y at the moment. So we can set them equal to each other, set that equation is equal to 0 to find the value of x. So in this case, 2 ln 8 minus x is equal to x. Now let's make this whole equation equal to 0. So 2 ln 8 minus x is equal to 0. Now we're told that they meet at a single point where x is equal to a, so it's telling us that a is between 3 and 4 and we need to show this. So if we substitute into our function 3, we can put this 2 ln 8 minus 3 into our calculator to get a value. So this will give me 0.2188. Then if I put in F4, I have 2 ln 8 minus 4, which gives me minus 1.227. Now this is greater than 0. This is less than 0. So really important to remember this over here, bigger than 0, and this less than 0, because that is telling us that the function is in fact continuous. So because there is a change of sign, therefore it is a continuous function between 3 and 4, which implies that there is a root at this point. Now, root is just a solution of where it meets the axes. Okay, so that's what we mean when we're talking about a root. So let's look at the second part of this question. Figure 2 shows the graph of y equals 2 ln 8 minus x and the graph of y is equal to x. A student uses the iteration formula, which they've shown you in the little box over there. In an attempt to find an approximation for a, using the graph and starting with x equals 4, determine whether or not this iteration formula can be used to find an approximation for a and justify your answer. So what we're going to do is they've given us the first value, x is equal to 4, and they want us to use the graph to work out whether it basically is a suitable iteration. So we know we can do this by basically finding out if this graph converges to a certain point. We can do that by grabbing a ruler and drawing a line from x4 all the way vertically up. Let's see if I can do this as neat as possible, like that. Then I'm going to go across to my line, x equals 4, then up to my curve, x is equal to 2 ln 8 minus x, then back over to my line, then back down to my curve, then back over to my line, and so on. Okay, so this is basically telling me that it converges. Okay, and it's going to converge towards a solution which is shown in the cobweb diagram. So really important to get the marks for this question. We need to be able to show that this is a cobweb diagram by putting in this drawing and make sure we're starting at x is equal to 4. So we go up to the curve, then to the line, then to the curve, to the line, back down to the curve, then to the line. So we're just basically going round and round to show that it is converging towards a certain point. And that will be it for that question.